The city of Houston will celebrate the life of former First Lady Barbara Bush tonight. City Hall was lit up in Mrs. Bush's favorite color, blue, overnight. She died Tuesday at her home in Houston.
Former President George H.W. Bush says in a statement that the outpouring of love and friendship being directed at the enforcer is lifting us all up. He was, of course, quoting a family nickname for his wife. Bianna Golodryga is at St. Martin's Episcopal Church in Houston, where Mrs. Bush's funeral will be held. Bianna, good morning to you.
Good morning, Gayle. You and I are both honoring the former First Lady wearing blue this morning, I can see. And, you know, from the minute you land at George Bush International Airport, you realize that the Bush family in Houston go hand in hand. As you mentioned, the private ceremony will be taking place at this church, St. Martin's Church, behind me here on Saturday. Among those that will be attending, First Lady Melania Trump, the Obamas, and the Clintons. From the Bush's summer compound in Kennebunkport, Maine, to the gates of their Houston home, bouquets of flowers honor the former First Lady. Books celebrate her dedication to literacy. Mrs. Bush's children, including her eldest sons, former President George W. Bush and former Florida Governor Jeb Bush, remember their mother with humor.
They come up to you and they go, I love your mother. And that was always code for, I'm a Democrat, I can't stand you, your brother, your dad.
I had the joy of speaking to Mom the day she died and the day before she died. And the day before she died, I said, Mom, I just want you to know you've been a fabulous mother and I love you dearly. And she said, I want you to know that you're my favorite son on the phone.
Former First Lady Norah Bush says her mother-in-law was the strongest of leaders.
And I couldn't talk about women leaders without mentioning my mother-in-law. Watching her, I learned how to be a First Lady, and I'm so grateful for her example.
Charles Foster is a longtime friend of the Bush family who will be at Saturday's private service.
It's going to be more of a celebration of her life. There's going to be, I'm sure, some tears, but also some laughter as they celebrate their mother, her legacy and her life. And I think it's something that they believe that she lived it to the fullest to the very last moment.
And there's so much to celebrate here in the city of Houston when it comes to Barbara Bush. The city will be honoring her at a ceremony today, a memorial today that goes on into the evening. Condolences have come in from around the world, from the Queen of England to even Vladimir Putin. As for the mayor, he said that he's encouraging women in this city to wear their blue and their pearls, obviously two of the favorite things of the former First Lady. Vlad?
Bianna, thank you very much. On one hand, the nation is mourning, but we're also celebrating her legacy and her life.
And her family really is leading the way. You know, if there is such a thing as a beautiful death, guys, it's to be 90 plus, at home, holding the hand of your spouse of over 70 years and knowing that you were beloved and still joking.
That's right, and dropping the one-liners, too.
Oh, a beautiful life.
Bianna, thank you very much.